what sense can I make my child to learn balance or balance skills? In what activities, in what manner? Yes, they have a myriad of things that they need to show such skills in. One is in their choice of food, their choice of drinks, their choice of friends, their choice of words, their choice of actions, behaviors, or reactions. The way they react, they must always be deliberate about their choices. And they must always have it at the back of their mind that they need to choose wisely all the time. They need to choose wisely at all times. And choosing wisely means choosing the activity or behaviors or emotions that will help them, achieve a greater goal or achieve the best goal or achieve a good result or achieve being a well behaved child or achieve being excellent in their work, in their studies, in their desires, and everything that they do. Yes. Now, enough being said about balance. Let's go to self-regulation. So I said this videos is three parts. We have the balance part. Now we are in the self-regulation part. And what is self-regulation? It's almost the same thing as striking a balance or having a balance, and it means the child can manage his or her behaviors, his or her emotions, or his or her choices, activities independently, devoid of parents or adults interventions and corrections and guidance, because adults will not always be there. Adults will not be there forever in the life of these children. The presence of an adult is limited at some point in their lives, whether they go to the boarding houses or they go to a friend's house for the night, or they go to universities, college. Yes, at one point in that child's life, that's your baby girl, your baby boy, you are not going to be present physically. You are not going to be there to make choices for that child. So the need to learn self regulation is very, very important. Yes, the need for self regulation is should be utmost on our list of skills that our children must learn. Yeah, so that is self regulation. It makes them assert themselves in situation whereby they find themselves to be maybe people ridiculing them or making a jest of them. Being a self-regulated child makes them to be able to assert themselves. That child will be able to say, no, I don't like what you're doing, because the child already has chosen the behavior he or she wants to be known by, or to behave in the way the child wants to behave. So when the child says the opposite, a child ridiculing or making a jest or being mean, the child will be assertive and stand up to that child to say, what you're doing is not right. That is not right by my own, by my own definitions. What you're doing is not right, and I do not like it. So being self-regulated helps the child to do that. Yes, also a child with good self-regulation skills, like I said earlier, can regulate their emotions and heart, and can regulate their emotions and react appropriately, can regulate their emotions and react appropriately to different situations, which is very, important to be able to regulate their emotions. Yes, a child insulted me, but I choose to be calm. That is self-regulation. They learn to be patient. A child that is self-regulated learns to be patient. The child uh, will know when to be calm when he or she wants something from the mom or the dad, and the mom is saying no or it's not yet time. Instead of throwing a tantrum or becoming very angry and becoming moody or whatever reaction that is not good, the child will learn to be calm and patient even with those decisions. Yes, the child that is self-regulated will learn to persevere even when things are hard, when the homework seems so hard. The child that is self regulated, remember, has chosen to behave in the right way at all times, consistently has chosen. This does not mean that once in a while you see, but when you see the child, okay, move or err in that area, not that at all. We are not talking about a robot here. They are human beings, but the child will over time learn to always choose the right behavior, the right actions when the child has learned self-regulation skills. Yes, the child will be able to resist the impulse to do the wrong thing or behave inappropriately, whether the parent is there or not. So we have some children, when mommy and daddy is around, they are well behaved. Oh Lord, they are angels. But the moment mommy and daddy, mommy and daddy turn their back, they become something else. And we have these children in our universities all around us. You know, they do things they do not or dare not do in the presence of their parents when their parents are not there. That is a sign of a child that is not self regulated. I'm telling you the truth. That is a sign, and it is very harmful. It is very harmful. Yeah, so that is self regulation. I hope you understood all my grammar. It makes sense to me somehow. Yeah, I hope it makes sense to you. Please let me know in the comment section if this really makes sense to you. And then we want to talk about how to inculcate balance and self regulation in our children, how to instill these skills into the children. It's a whole lot of things. It's a continuous work. It doesn't stop until they are out of your, very before, like I say, you must keep helping them to, self regulate. Keep pointing them in that direction. Keep modeling. Yes. So the number one thing is you have to model. You have to model self-regulation at all times to these children because they are watching. Children we know don't do as we say they should do. They do what they see us do. That's a whole lot of do in one sentence. Yes, children imitate. They are natural imitators. That is the way God created us. That's all the way God created children. They imitate. So if you say, I want to teach my child to be self regulated and I am not self regulated myself, forget it, forget it. That child will still learn that my non-self-regulated skills. The child will pick it from me. Yeah, so I must be a model. You must be a model to these children on how to find balance and how to be self-regulated. One way to also do this is explain explanations helps. Explain, explain, explain. I have it in my notes here three times. Explain, explain, explain. Reasons for actions. Oh, I didn't buy that burger today because I had burger 2 days ago. I don't think I should have one today. Recently, my child has been asking me because they've been taught in school junks, food that have junks, food that are bad, And some of the food that falls in this category are foods that we take or things that we take once in a while. So I had to help explain to her that it's not that they are bad in themselves, or it's not that the food is bad in itself. It's too much of that food that causes obesity, that causes a lot of ills in the body. But taking it once in a while does no harm. It is sweet to the palate. It is, you like it once in a while, you can indulge in it, but not every day. So there are some children that eat burger every day. There are some children that eat hot dog every day. No, that is what we are saying. Balance. There should be balance. There should be self regulation. And self regulation here means that I will teach my child to know, or help my child to know that yes, burger is good, but it is not good to be fed on every day. There are times you have to do without it, yes. And when the child grows up, the child will know that, will not have this impulsive eating habits that once the burger comes, the child must eat burger whether the child is full or not. It's that we are moving for. That is a sign of extremity. Yes, also you have to give room for positive exploring or exploration. So children must explore. That's another thing about children. They are natural explorers. Yes, they love to learn. They are curious beings. So they want to know, they want to touch. Yes, children need to explore. So help them to explore within limits sometimes, which will bring me to my next point: freedom within limits. Help them to explore objects. I want to bring in this issue of screen time or no screen time. Screen time is in the barest minimum, or in its natural state. Permit me to use that word. I'm trying to think of a word to use. Screen time, normally, it's not bad the way we are trying to paint it nowadays. Oh, screen time. No, I don't do screen time. I'm a mom, no screen time mom. I don't understand, because screen time has its positive, attributes. I won't lie to you, in this part, or in this climate, in this Nigeria, your child needs screen time. Your child needs to be exposed to other climes and other things being done in other climes. It helps them to express themselves properly. My child that is exposed to screen time, the choice of words sometimes baffles me. The understanding, in-depth understanding of those words. When I was age, I didn't have such. Even till now, I struggle with my expressions. I struggle with my choice of words. So screen time has its own benefit. It's the extreme, watching TV or tab from morning till night, that is bad. And we must teach the children this. They must learn to self regulate. And how do you do that? Give them 1 hour, 2 hour. Today, what I do during school days or school nights, no screen time, no tab. On weeknights or weekends rather, yes, you can have your tabs for so time, for so hours. So that is regulation, and that in turn will teach the child self-regulation. Yes, do not withhold things from them like screen or play. You cannot go here, you can. Once in a while, go there, enjoy it, then come back. And then next day you ask me to go there, I'll tell you no, you can't go there today because you went there yesterday, and the rule is you go there once a week. Something like that. Yes, yeah, this video is going to be long, but it's necessary for us to know how to go about this thing. Do not withhold the information. So your child will ask you questions about a lot of things that you might feel are irrelevant. No, explain. Lead them to where they can get the explanation. Google is our friend here. Google is our friend. Let them learn how to research and find out meanings for themselves. Finding meanings for themselves help them to self-regulate in ways that you and I cannot even explain with words. Yes. That's to say, I'm not going to explain that further. Yes, do not ban food items uh, that are not hurtful, that are not going to harm them, just because they said they are bad food or they are junk. Sweets, candy, sometimes they are good treats once in a while, not always, and explain the reason why they cannot be taken at all times. You must say no a lot of times. No, no, no. Sometimes you say no all throughout the day and say one yes. Yes, it helps the child to self regulate. I want to end this video here so that you can watch. If you have any question or any contribution, please put that in the comment section and we'll take it from there. I am Tolu Efeturi, lead consultant of Champions Edu Consult, Champions Edu Consult. And I am here for you, for your school, for your parenting uh, sessions with your parents in your school or churches, just to discuss how to help our children to help better engage their world. Please reach out to me and you'll be glad you did. Thank you for watching. Bye.